Hello again, I'm Randy Moss. After our Florida Derby preview and wrap-up, Jerry Bailey suggested that we do these Zoom chats weekly while we're all socially and professionally distancing. So we are. And this week we spoke with Hall of Fame jockey Javier Castellano, who's been quarantined at his mother's home in South Florida since he tested positive last week for the COVID-19 virus. So here's the quick background. Castellano rode at Gulfstream Sunday, March the 15th. Then he flew home to New York to spend time with his wife and kids. He flew back to Florida Sunday, March the 22nd. And he learned the next day that because he had just been on a plane, he would be required as part of Gulfstream's new policies to get a physical and a test for the virus. Castellano went to his doctor's office Tuesday, March the 24th, took the test, and was shocked to learn that Thursday, the 26th, that even though he felt 100%, the test came back positive for the virus. Since then, Javier has been in self-isolation, and he was nice enough and bored enough to speak with us early in the afternoon on Tuesday, March 31st. Enjoy.
The last time we spoke was last Thursday, the day after you had received word that you were positive for the COVID-19. You said you felt great then. You had run the day before 3 miles. You had run last Thursday again. This is 5 days after that. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great, Jerry. Tenga. I'm being very lucky, fortunate. Like you say, the last week, they called me and they give me the result for the COVID-19, and I couldn't believe it. They told me I come out positive. Like I say, the day before I was running 3 miles, I feel great. I don't have any symptoms, and that's the most important. But it's a big challenge, day by day, you think it's going to happen. Oh, maybe it's going to happen something the next day or the next couple of days. And you live with that, you go to sleep and you wake up in the morning and you touch yourself. I'm good, and it's more, I believe more mentally, hopefully, and so far being go through it. In the beginning, the first step, I have a little sore throat. I thought it was a big deal. Anybody can have that. But that's the most I have the symptom, I had it for 2-3 days and that's it.
So you're staying with your mother. She's in her 60s. And then, of course, you went back to New York to see Abby and the kids. How are they doing, and how tough has that been on you, knowing that they potentially might be exposed?
Well, it's a big challenge, It's something like you don't know what to do. You don't know what to expect. And you got to try to do the best you could. Tenga, Abby, my kid, they're good. My mom, she's here with me. She lives with me here in Florida. And she's 64, and she really good, Tenga. And she's doing really well.
Great.
We have a little social distance, and she's trying to stay one place. I stay one other place, but thank God we've been really good.
So Javier, when is your quarantine time up? Next Monday?
Actually, Jerry, I don't know. I don't know because I never have any symptom. And basically, that's what my question when I ask her, where's going to count my days? And I say, well, when you have a sore throat, try to pretend it that day. Basically, maybe have it 2 days before, something like that. Not the 24, maybe it could be the 21, 22. We don't know. That's the problem. I'm going to wait 2 more days, maybe 3 more days, just to make sure I'm okay. I'm going to go back to take the test and hopefully come out clear, and then I can move forward and go back to New York.
Okay, so other than running, what can you do to stay fit as a jockey?
Basically nothing right now. I'm being doing anything because the most important about this, you got to sit still and not to spray the virus. I'm afraid to go outside and running. I don't want to contagion nobody. I have to stay home and don't do anything. Sit still and just relax and enjoy and watch TV and read a book. Mentally prepared, but physically you have to sit still.
So, I mean, you're a professional athlete. You're used to being incredibly active, running, riding, and now you're just stuck. I mean, how tough is this on you mentally?
In the beginning, I couldn't believe it because we are, like you say, we never sit still. We always do something. But it's a big challenge because you don't know how to kind of approach this mentally. I'm going to be bad in this day. What happened in the middle of the night? If I can breathe, I have to go to the hospital. All those things you got to go through your mind. I think mentally it keep me busy. And all of that, try to watch TV and try to read a book and try to read more about this COVID-19 and try to acknowledge myself and try to find a way we can beat this fighter and try to learn more about this fighter.
So now when you get on the other side of this, right? I mean, there's no silver lining in this. There's no good news in getting the COVID-19 virus, but you'll have some immunity. I mean, have you already thought about what you're planning to do? Have you reached out to other riders while you've been down to sort of talk to them and about precautions they need to be taking? Well, what are you thinking going forward?
Well, basically, we don't know. Nobody knows. That's the scary part. And the most important, you have to see the protocol every single day. You have to keep it watching him because we don't know. Okay, maybe can I get it back again? That's my question. Okay, now I'm clear. Thank God. I mean, nothing happened. I take a test, all clear. Now move forward. Oh, I can't go anywhere because I'm not gonna get it. I got it already. But nobody knows. It could get it again. Okay, that's why I called the Florida Health Department and asked that question, and they don't know. They say you can have it again, or you don't know. Nobody knows. It's so new for us and scary.
Javier, I was talking to Mike Lakehouse just a little earlier. He's director of racing at Gulfstream Park, and as of this moment, Gulfstream Park still has the green light to run. Have you been in communication with Gulfstream Park to determine what you have to do again to start accepting mounts?
Not really. Right now, we didn't talk about. Just want to, stay in quarantine for 2 weeks and then take the decision what I'm gonna do. But I don't know what to do. I think I'm go back to New York, sit still with my family. Hopefully, let's try to help this situation for every single one. Not to spread the virus, try to be in quarantine every single one. I hope we can beat the curve and move forward because it's scary.
Yeah. So Irad Ortiz, for example, decided a few weeks ago to stop riding. I get the sense from what you're saying that you're sort of torn as to exactly when you want to come back and start riding again. Is that accurate?
I think so. I think he tried to wait a little bit, try to beat the curve and try to everybody calm down again, go back to ride. I think that's his idea. I think I don't blame. I think I'm going to do the same way, wait a little bit, sit still and let him wait past the way and go from there. But in the meantime, I think the most important, everybody stay home and sit still and and beat the curve. And I think every single one, we need to put a lead, something happen to beat the fire.
Javier, thanks so much for taking the time and joining us, and we'll check back in with you when this whole thing is over, hopefully soon.
Absolutely. Hopefully too. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you, Randy.
You look great. You look great. Maybe a little bored, but you look good.
Just a little bit.
Okay. Take care.
I promise. I go back to Asha. Thank you, guys.
Well, first of all, my heart goes out to him. I can't even imagine having it because I worry a lot not having it. Am I going to get it? But what struck me the most was how serious he's taking this, which is great to hear. He's not worried about riding right now. He's not worried about the business part of it right now, losing mounts, whatever that encompasses. He's worried about getting through this and then just getting back to his family, which is appropriate. It's great to hear that his mother, whom he's living with in her 60s, is still fine. So yeah, I mean, I was particularly impressed with the severity he's taking this whole thing.
And his wife and kids also are doing great. So there's a lot of good news in this as well. And he looks good. So I know you like to put yourself in other people's shoes, other riders' shoes. Have you thought about what you might be doing in this situation?
You know, I guess maybe push-ups and sit-ups, and I get it what he's saying about not getting out and running, because my wife and I walk here in downtown Fort Lauderdale, and there's a lot of people on the streets. It's actually kind of hard to keep your social distance when people are behind you and people are in front of you, people are coming at you. It can be a challenge sometimes. So a lot of times we'll walk at night. So I get that he doesn't want to go outside and spread this. And if it were me, I'd just be doing as many inside things as I could, basically to keep myself occupied.
Yeah, anybody who watched the Florida Derby saw the scenes of all the pony people, the starting gate people wearing the protective masks. You know, so there are some precautions being taken. Irad Ortiz obviously has chosen not to ride. Do you think you'd be riding?
You know, I think I might not be. If it was in the twilight of my career, which Javier is only 42. He's the second leading money-winning rider of all time behind John Velasquez. So he's still got at least 6 or 8 productive years left, but he's closer to the end than the beginning. And I think his sense of urgency about winning day-to-day races and accumulating this win or that title is maybe on the back burner right now. And I think he's more thinking of his health and his family's health.
Right. All right. Well, good idea to do these things on a regular basis. Now, you've always been more industrious than me, Jerry, so I appreciate the gentle nudge there.
Yeah, this is a lot of fun. And you know what? It kind of keeps us in tune with what's going on in the racing world. It'll keep the public maybe entertained for 5 minutes. Who knows? But we'll do this again next week, and we'll try and have a creative guest and a creative topic every week.
Here we go. All right, everybody. Take care. Enjoy.